I told my parents that they trained me to disappear for the sake of their reputation. Growing up, my family was known in our community for being respectable. My father was a deacon at our church. My mother ran the parent committee at my school. People praised them for raising such well-behaved children. What they didn't know was that I learned very early that love in our house was conditional. My older sister Nadia was naturally charming, top student, debate club, volunteer work, always smiling at the right moments. I was quieter, more emotional, and slower to figure out who I was. When I was 8, I cried during a church recital because I forgot my lines. Afterward, my mom didn't hug me. She told me I embarrassed the family. That word, embarrassed, followed me everywhere after that. At home, I was constantly corrected. Sit up straighter. Lower your voice. Don't argue. Don't ask questions in public. If I got excited, my dad would shoot me a look that meant tone it down. If I got upset, my mom would whisper that people were watching. Nadia could get away with sarcasm or frustration because she was just stressed. When I did the same, I was called dramatic. By middle school, I stopped talking much at all. I learned that the safest way to exist was to be agreeable and invisible. Teachers described me as no trouble. Relatives forgot my birthday. At family gatherings, conversations flowed around me like I wasn't there. Things got worse in high school when I started pulling away from church and questioning things. I didn't cause scenes. I didn't rebel loudly. I just stopped pretending. That terrified them. My parents would sit me down for talks about how my behavior reflected on the family. They worried about gossip, about what the pastor might think, about Nadia's future if I gave the wrong impression. Once, my dad told me flat out that I needed to get myself together because I was making life harder for everyone. I was 16. I went to my room and cried silently into my pillow so no one would hear. Nadia left for college last year, and suddenly the house felt different, quieter, less polished. My parents started noticing me in ways they never had before. Mom asked about my classes. Dad suggested we get coffee together. They told me they wanted to rebuild our relationship now that things were less busy. Last weekend, my mom asked why I never open up to them. I surprised myself by answering honestly. I told her that they spent my whole childhood teaching me that my feelings were inconvenient and my presence was a liability, that I learned to edit myself so thoroughly that I don't even know who I am without fear anymore. She looked stunned, then defensive. She said they only wanted what was best for me. That structure made me strong. My dad said I was rewriting the past and being unfair. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I just said that protecting an image shouldn't have come at the cost of a child feeling loved. Then I went to my room and closed the door. We haven't talked since. The house is still quiet, but this time it doesn't feel like obedience. It feels like distance. And for the first time, I didn't create it.